Virgo, January. So your ruling planet, which is Mercury, went direct at the end of December. So thank goodness. And we did not start off this new year in a Mercury retrograde like we did in 2024. So that's a good thing. And now, although we do start off this year with a Mars retrograde, but Virgo, so we have a little bit lighter energy without the retrograde this year. Okay, that's going to be a good thing. Now, also, the card of the year this year is the Hermit, because 2025 equals the number 9. So we're finishing up a 9-year cycle as a world. And Virgo, you rule the card, the Hermit. So you get to be front and center this year. The Hermit wants you to take quiet time alone so you can hear your inner voice, so you can step back, so you can be guided forward, okay? So those are themes always for you, Virgo. You love to be of service. You're the great analyzer of the zodiac, but you're going to need a lot of retreating this year, okay? We all are going to need a lot of retreating this year. Now, you have 3 trines going on this month, which are positive aspects, and then you have 3 squares going on, so it kind of balances it out. So first of all, let's start with the positive stuff. You have a trine, a positive aspect with the sun in the earth sign of Capricorn. You're an earth sign, Virgo, so you make a nice trine, and that will go on until January 19th. So smoother energy for the majority of the beginning of the month, okay? You also have a trine with Mercury, your ruling planet, in the sign of Capricorn from the 8th until the 27th, okay? So we should have some smooth communication. Mercury rules merchants. Mercury rules roadways, so you'll have some smooth energy in those regards. You also have a trine that's been going on for a long time now. It's going to go on for a while longer, which is the trine with Uranus in the earth sign of Taurus. And Uranus is the oh wow planet. Anything can happen. And so we want to envision money's coming in unexpectedly, things of value showing up, okay? Now, you do have the square with Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Pisces because they're mutable signs and you are a mutable sign. This is actually not a square. This is an opposition because Pisces is right across from you, okay? This has been going on for a while, so you might not even notice it anymore, but Saturn's kind of showing up, asking you to show up, but it's in the sign of Pisces that also wants you to retreat. So there's a lot of themes about self-care, rest, work, balance, okay? You have a square with Venus in the sign of Pisces from January 2nd to February 4th. Again, that's not really a square, that's an opposition, that's across from you, okay? So you're going to be asked to show up in your relationships, but you may also need to, go away for the weekend in your relationships and make sure that you're getting that balance. You also have a square going on with Jupiter in the mutable sign of Gemini. That's been going on for at least 6, if not 9 months now. And that's going to keep going till May. And so Jupiter makes everything bigger. Okay, so we just want to be aware, make sure that we're looking at the big picture of things. So let's see, I did a pre-reading for you here, Virgo. Your first card that showed up was the Ace of Cups. I think this is kind of funny because my eyes went to him up there. He kind of looks like he's part of the church with that like apron on, almost like shocked or something because this is the cup of satisfaction here. And so there's some things about what satisfies you and are these breaking some rules here? Okay. The Ace of Cups has a lot of sensual energy to it, but it's also just a cup of satisfaction. It looks like it's running over. Okay. Now, we also have the Six of Pentacles that showed up. Looks like you're being served. And, Virgo, you're all about service versus servitude, okay? So maybe you're allowing yourself to be waited on, which would be a really nice thing for you. And also the Hanged Man showed up here from the Pastoral Tarot. And I love this version of the Hanged Man, kind of daydreaming, relaxing, almost has vacation vibes, okay? So there's a lot here about, it's almost like these cards read like a weekend getaway with the person you love, enjoying all the pleasures of life, being waited on, and getting some rest, okay? Some of this could be looking at what really brings you satisfaction. Is it balanced? Is it on the up and up? Are you overgiving, or are you the one always waiting on others? And the Hanged Man's asking you to look at this, step back and look at this. Also, when I pulled these cards, this dice fell out and it had the word taste on it. All right. So, and it was kind of funny because I was pulling out the Six of Pentacles and I noticed that I had this little dice already sitting in front of me that said taste, and he's handing out food. All right. So maybe get a taste of being waited on, get a taste of not always being the one that has to caretake everyone. Okay. That's your pre-reading. Let's go into a live reading now and see what you need to know this month of January, Virgo. And let's see what you got. I'm working with the Mystical Melodies, the cartoon tarot deck. I'm going to leave this little taste thing there. Let's see. I've got the spellcasters here, which I guess you're getting two from the spellcasters. Like I said, I don't always work with this deck with clients. It's pretty intense, but it's also one of my favorites. Let's give you one pastoral tarot. And let's see what we got here for you. Your first card is the Strength card. This came up earlier in another pile, and he just almost looks like a little dog in heat or something, right? And it's coming in under this Ace of Cups, and it looks like almost like someone's like kind of in hot pursuit of you is what it really looks like to me. It's a Leo card. Let's see what your next card is. You've got the Empress, and so this is Venus energy. This is Taurus energy. Interesting how she's green, like she's some Mother Earth energy. And she's got her bowl next to her, and she's just being herself, right? She's not afraid to show up and be her powerful self. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Judgment card showing us transformation. This is Scorpio energy. Okay, so there's a huge amount of transformation going on here. And okay, what else here? The Page of Cups, and he's looking at his reflection in the water. Has a similar vibe to the Hanged Man, all right? So you got three major arcanas here. Your first three cards are major secret of life cards. And then the Page of Cups is like young energy, showing up differently, taking a real look at yourself. So I see that you're going through some kind of transformation here of your own self-value and yourself in relationships. It's almost like, I don't know, a lot of these cards had themes, even in the other piles, had themes of like almost like sexual addiction. And this is kind of showing me clearing that up and knowing like that isn't your only form of relaxation. Okay, really getting a better look at yourself, that you are going through a deep transformation right now. Your relationship with yourself is changing, which therefore reflects into your relationship with the world, okay? Now, I'm going to pull a card for each week. Let's see what we've got here for the 4 weeks of January. I'm working with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which I think is so pretty. And let's see what we got. One for each week. We're starting with week 1. We have the Five of Wands. Looks like they're sparring here. Okay, a lot of fire energy. 5 is a number of change. Week 2, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Looks like it slows down. He's kind of taking care of what is his, tending to things, tending to what's important. Okay, maybe you had to fight for something that was yours. Week 3, Ten of Pentacles. There's your legacy. There's your whole family life. Okay, all the money's there. Everything of value. Okay, I kind of get the feeling like you're really almost like healing your family line is what I'm getting. Week 4 is the Eight of Pentacles. So he's back hard at work here. Really clear on what he wants. Okay, this is a card of value. So I think you're going to get a lot of clarity this month. There's some people in your life that you may have some words with, but you're going to stick to what is true. You're transforming. Sometimes that makes people nervous, makes other people nervous when they see us changing. Stay focused on your healing and stay focused on your work. Okay. All right. Now, I'm also going to, I haven't been forgetting to pull the oracles. Let's pull some oracles here for you too. I have one coming up from the Solitary Witch, such a beautiful oracle deck. And then we'll get one from the Everyday Wishes Familiar, which is a fun one, okay? And let's see what you need to know here, Virgo. What are you going to get here for your oracles? All right, got a runaway one. And it is the water for koi fish. Look how pretty that is. And look at all the coins at the bottom of the well there. Almost feels like the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. I feel like koi fish, aren't they like considered lucky? Koi is a kind of carp that has bred for their beautiful colors and grace-like, fan-like fins and tails. They come in a wide variety of shades, and many people collect them. And koi ponds designed to be tranquil and attractive. In Chinese culture, the koi symbolizes abundance, strength, family harmony. But the most common association comes from Japan, where they are a symbol of good luck and prosperity. So it says, this card is always a happy one to draw. It indicates that good things are coming your way. Although there is no telling exactly what form these things will take, perhaps you will get an unexpected windfall or a gift you don't expect. Perhaps you will have one of those days where all the pieces fall into place. Either way, be sure to appreciate whatever positive experience the koi sends you, and if you can, share them with others. That's a beautiful card. All right, we'll take the koi. Okay, and let's see what the other one is from the Solitary Witch. We have the comforts of friendship. Look how beautiful that card is. The comforts of friendship. Okay, so making sure you're being a good friend to yourself. And let's see what that card has to say. That's card number 5. Companions of the soul, long-term friends, being known and understood. We'll take it, all right? So definitely some transformations happening, but take the time out to rest. Take the time out to care for yourself. Looks like you have some good people coming in. Looks like you have some luck coming in, but there is a strong transformation happening, and that's a good thing. All right, let's move these to the side. I'm actually going to throw this taste dice back in here, see if it comes up when we toss some charms, which we are going to do now. We're going to use our big charm bowl. And don't overthink this. This is for fun. Let's see what shows up here on our calendar. We're also going to roll some dice, and we're going to give you some power days for the month. So we started off our dice here. We rolled Pluto, Libra, 6th house. 6th house is your house, Virgo. So Pluto, transformation and change. In the relationship sign of Libra, a sign of balance, a sign of legal matters, a sign of relationships and harmony, and the 6th house, which is the house of health and wellness. So there's still some themes here that making sure that in your friendships, in your relationships, you're still taking the time to take care of yourself, okay? Now, see what these letters have to say. So we're just looking for initials or anything that jumps out to you, okay? I've got the word N-I-F-Y across the top here. Finny. Okay, I got a DQ like Dairy Queen over here on the 24th. I've got the letter O. Okay, so let's start at the first week. A lot of activity. December 31st, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day into the 2nd. Okay, a lot of energy. Also a turtle there into the 3rd. On the 5th, the letter O, and this says patron of mothers help me on the 5th. Okay, I think that might be Mary. I'm not sure. Okay, on the 9th, you have a bat. On the 13th, you have the letter G. along with the purple heart on the 14th. You have an eraser on the 15th, butterfly on the 16th, a little guy here on the 17th. So you got a lot of energy, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. You also have more consolidated energy. You have a piece of amethyst on Martin Luther King Day. Amethyst is really calming. It's really great to keep near you when you're sleeping. So maybe you get a chance to sleep in on the 20th. On the 21st, you have number 6 for a moon phase here on the 21st. You have a thing of French fries here on the 22nd, along with the letter J. I already said DQ here on the 24th. Looks like it kind of went into the 25th. Okay, so like Dairy Queen, like maybe that's just fun, or maybe that's something you did as a kid that just reminds you of joy. You also have like a birthday cake here on the 31st. I have a little music symbol down here, kind of right under the 30th, okay? So, looks like a lot of first week, a lot of activity. Sunday the 5th looks like a power day for you. 13th through 17th, 20th through 24th, again, 30th and 31st. Let's see what the dice show us for power days. So you rolled Pluto. And Pluto rules the sign Scorpio. And the moon will be in the sign of Scorpio starting on Tuesday the 21st, which is where you had activity, 11:20 a.m. This is the first time the sun is going to be conjunct Pluto in the sign of Aquarius in like 250 years, okay? So that's pretty powerful. Now, and then remember, you had Martin Luther King Day too with the amethyst. So these are power days here, 21st, 22nd, 23rd until 11:29 p.m. Now, you also rolled the sign of Libra, and we actually know that Libra comes before Scorpio. So we're going to have, and you also rolled Virgo. So you get this long stretch here of from the 16th at 11:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time through the 17th, through the 18th, then the moon moves into Libra, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, then we go into Scorpio. So you get a really nice run there, and we can see that it's pretty harmonious with the charms also. Virgo, have a great month, and thanks for listening.